It's not working, dude. It's not working. Some of you may be wondering, what's going on here? Well, to explain that, we need to go back a little bit. Ah, this is much better. This is where the whole thing started. My super friend here invited me to his flat to get some money by doing some heists. Except for the fact that we were trying to get criminal mastermind. For the people who don't know what that is, let me explain real quick. There's going to be 5 heists in total this entire series. For criminal mastermind, none of you can die at all, even in missions or in heists. And you have to beat every single thing first try, so this is gonna take a while. And for the first heist, you can only have 2 people, so I chose my friend Zach. Also, any failures throughout any of the missions, we have to entirely restart everything. That means doing the first heist again. All missions and preps have to be on hard mode, or otherwise this will not work. With the rules in place, we can start the video. My super friend here found this random hobo off the street that calls himself Uncle Lester, and he says he has a plan, like the biggest plan there is.
This is it. Well, it's not it, but it's something very big.
He tells us that the Flecca bank has a lot of hard cash in the vaults. Obviously that piqued my interest. So we took a family trip to the bank to see what it has to offer. But our driver made some questionable decisions.
Don't worry, Lester. I will only take the safest route.
When we arrived at the bank, we looked at the security feed to see where the vaults would be at. We figured out that there was a safe box in the back that had a lot of money. We figured out that vault box 167 is the one that we were after. After we left, Lester gave some demands that my friend did not like per se.
Let's go to the garment factory.
You don't tell me what to do, Lester. So where do I go?
As Zach was driving to Lester's factory, I had to go and hack the security system back at the bank for the heist. Let's just say I got a little too cocky while hacking the circuit breaker. Good thing I was good at Pac-Man. That's a lie. That was a lie. Then we arrived at Lester's factory to pick up his girlfriend. As we got out of the car, Lester said I smelt bad, so I went and tackled him, that little bastard.
To get your ass in the vehicle. Thank you.
Sorry, Lester. Then we drove back to the apartment to get this heist started. As we got back to the apartment, Lester let us know that the heist was not ready yet because we needed some armored Kurumas. The cars are going to protect us from the gunfire that comes from the cops, which is also nice for this challenge. Me and Zach had to dress in disguises to get the armored Kuruma back. We got in our cars and made our way there. When we arrived, we noticed a whole bunch of gunmen there. Me and my friend shot them all down and got the armored Kuruma. It was pretty nice and pretty easy. Then we drove to Lester's factory to drop off the car with his girlfriend. When we arrived back at the apartment, Lester had some encouraging words for us.
Ah, your first time. You know, the first times, well, it's never easy.
After that amazing speech, we made sure that we had everything and we were on our way. We used my car to go pick up the armored Kuruma that was at Lester's factory. Then we were on our way to the bank. While Zach was driving, I had to go and hack the circuit breaker again. This time it will allow me to open the vault when we get there. Then Lester said some hurtful words when I was hacking the circuit breaker.
Okay.
Well, it's done. Shut up, Lester. When we arrived at the bank, I pulled out an app that unlocks the vault in the back before we went in. However, there was a problem before we entered the bank.
Here we go. Put on a mask if you haven't already and get inside.
Press left on the D-pad. Press left on the D-pad.
I did. There was a problem that we couldn't enter the bank because I didn't have a mask, which is stupid because I didn't equip a mask. Because of this stupid glitch, we failed the first heist, so we had to do the entire thing again. We both got really angry, so we just called it a night and went to sleep. We woke up the next day and we did the exact same thing we did before. Because you guys already seen what happened, I'm just going to cover the main points again. Uncle Lester tells us about the bank again, then we go to the bank to scope it out again. I hack the circuit breaker, then we pick up Lester's girlfriend, but before we do, Lester acts a little bit strange to say the least.
Excuse me, where are you going?
Lester. Lester. Then we head back to the apartment. Lester tells us about the armored Kurumas again. We get new disguises, shoot the bad people guarding the armored Kuruma, steal the armored Kuruma and bring it back to Lester's factory. Then it was finally time to rob the bank again. This time, instead of bringing in our outfits, we decided to use one of the outfits that you can just get. Once again, we got in my car and drove back to Lester's factory to pick up the armored Kuruma. And now, here's where the heist began. I started to hack the circuit breaker again before we got there. Once again, I used the app on my phone to unlock the vault in the back. Luckily this time, it let us go into the bank and actually complete the challenge. As Zach was occupying the hostages, I started to drill the vault box that was in the vault. It took a little bit, but I was able to do it after a while. After I was done drilling, I quickly went back to the armored Kuruma before I was shot. We quickly entered the armored Kuruma, not wanting to restart all the progress that we have made thus far. And now it was all up to Zach to get us to safety. Zach swerved past cops and hit the cop cars for a direct hit a couple of times so we can make it to the chopper. We were getting really close at this point and we were fearing that something would happen, something terrible. But we weren't about to give up just yet. Once again, Zach crashed into a cop car, determined to get out of here. From here we can see the helicopter and we know that we're almost out. We swerved past another couple of cop cars, then we got right under the cargo bob. And just like that, we escaped the cops and got all that cash for ourselves. But before we left, Zach made the most sus joke I think I've ever heard. Suck.
So I've done that a lot.
Oh, wait.
Wait. Whoa. Don't put that in the video. Don't put that in the video.
Then we went to Lester to give him the vault box so we can get the hard-earned cash that we deserve. Now the first heist is done and we had a fun time doing this. But this is just the very beginning, so we still have a while to go. I guess one thing I learned from doing this heist with my friend is to never give up no matter what. But yeah guys, I'll see you guys in the next video where me and my friends try to take on the prison break heist.